Well, we have been getting quite the series of toy leaks surrounding Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. And for many fans, the appearance of Fing Fang Foom seems imminent. The character has been around in the Marvel Universe for decades, and although fans are pretty excited for his appearance, Shang-Chi himself, Simi Liu, seems to indicate we probably shouldn't get our hopes up. Now, before we dig in, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button and ring the bell for all the updates. Also, don't forget about the big giveaway. We got this PlayStation 5 to give away at 25,000 subscribers. All you have to do to get in on the giveaway is be a subscriber and leave us a comment. Also, don't forget to support the channel. Check out the Buy Me a Coffee link down below. It's a great way to throw a little bit of pocket change at the channel, all without creating some sort of reoccurring obligation. We appreciate the help. Probably one of the biggest challenges for Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings is Marvel Studios clearly looking for some kind of path to move away from the stereotypes that surrounded the character during those early comic book adventures. Probably the biggest change to his backstory is his father is no longer Fu Manchu and will instead be the Mandarin himself, Wen Wu. Now, one persistent rumor has been that Fing Fang Foom will appear in the movie. But I'm sad to say, it appears Simi Liu has actually debunked those reports in a recent interview with NBC News. Now, the site itself doesn't give us a direct quote, but it does note Liu said that some questionable elements from the source material, like the shape-shifting dragon being puzzily named Fing Fang Foom, do not make an appearance in the movie. Now, despite that, both Lego and Funko have confirmed that we will see a water dragon named the Great Protector, but they've given no context to it. Now, apparently, Simi Liu did talk a little bit about the comics and some of the old material that didn't make it into the movie. He said, "We knew we were potentially navigating a minefield, especially when looking at this property that was created by two white men in the 1970s at the height of the Kung Fu craze. We have not shied away from ripping out whatever doesn't work in 2019, 2020, 2021. From the moment Marvel Studios decided that they needed to be a voice for Asian characters and an Asian lead character in the space of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, they have all kind of considered what the best way was to incorporate a story that both celebrates Asianness and all the wonderful dimensions, and its facets and nuances, and also celebrates martial arts." Now, I'm not gonna lie, I am slightly disappointed that Fing Fang Foom is not jumping onto the big screen, but I'm not gonna write off the possibilities of some sort of dragon creature appearing in the film. Now, Fing Fang Foom himself actually made his first appearance in Strange Tales number 89 in 1961 and was created by Stan Lee and Jack Kirby, comic gods. One of the cool things about this is that Fing Fang Foom actually appeared in Marvel Comics pre-superheroes, and then was eventually integrated into the main Marvel continuity. Now, it wasn't too clear what they were going to do with this character, so if they weren't going to lean hard into the character, I gotta say, I would rather them leave it out of the movie than force it in there in a way that doesn't work. It doesn't surprise me at all that Marvel Studios and the crew working on Shang-Chi had no problems throwing away some of the source material that doesn't work. I have to say, I love comics, and the early Shang-Chi comics are fun, but wow, do they have some cringy moments that absolutely would not be acceptable today. Now, we do have quite a few other Shang-Chi videos floating around out there, but I do have to encourage you to check out our theory video on the 10 rings and what they may or may not be. That's linked down below. So what do you guys think? Are you ready for Shang-Chi to hit the big screen? And how do you feel about Fing Fang Foom not being part of this movie? Sound off in the comments below. If you like this video, make sure you press like, click subscribe, and if you don't ring that bell, you won't get any updates. Peace.